Hold it. But there's also something called respect. Okay? Please do not disrespect the other comics while they're up here. Okay? Alright, I want you guys to put your hands together and clap real hard for Alex Dworkin.
What's up, cocksuckers? You guys really need to listen to Kim, stop fucking around. I want to start off tonight by first apologizing. I haven't been doing this for a couple weeks. I've been off the scene for a little bit, taking care of some business. I got in trouble. I got arrested again. And I got arrested for selling porn to underage kids. But I didn't really think it was porn because it was just pictures of me touching myself. We got some people like to touch themselves in here? Some masturbators? Peter, you don't even raise your hand. I knew your answer to that question. True story, I go over to Peter's house. And he goes, hey man, I'm gonna jump in the shower real quick and then we're gonna go to the club, we're gonna get some chicks. I knew something was up when he said that. So he goes and he's like, I'm gonna jump in the shower, just hold on. I go, alright. So I'm waiting, I'm watching TV. 10 minutes go by, 30 minutes, an hour. What the fuck is he doing? So I go into his room and I open up the door and I look in there and I go, holy shit. He's in the corner of his shower with a lava lamp up his ass. He's got bar soap in his mouth and his other hand's around his neck. And he's bashing his head against the wall. I go, are you bleeding? But I'm not knocking Peter for it because it actually feels pretty fucking good. I gave it a shot. So I get arrested, I get discharged, and the worst part about me getting arrested is not that I'm now a convicted sex offender and a felon, but the worst part is how I got busted. I got busted because this little bitch decided to tell on me because I wouldn't give her a refund. She comes up to me and she goes, mister, I want a refund. I said, what are you talking about? You got your porn, I took your money, now get on with your business. And she goes, no, I want a refund. I go, why the fuck do you want a refund? She goes, I want a refund because you got a small dick. I go, you are 13 fucking years old. How do you know the difference between a big dick and a small dick? And she goes, because of this. And I take her iPhone or BlackBerry, whatever the fuck they have these days, and I look at it and I go, holy shit. Look at that fucking steamroller meatloaf. I go, what website did you grab this off of? And she goes, it's not a website. That's my boyfriend. I go, how old is your boyfriend? She goes, 14. I go, here's your fucking money back. To know that there's 14-year-olds walking around with assault rifles twitched between their legs, it makes me realize I got a small fucking dick. So I get arrested and that's how I get busted, and that's the worst part. But the second worst part is having my father have to come pick me up. I get arrested, he's got to come bail me out. We already don't really like each other because I used to hook up with his girlfriends. And he comes to pick me up, and we're driving home in the car. And I don't know if he's going to start yelling at me or cut my nuts off or what. And we're driving home and he looks over at me and goes, you know, I found one of the 8th wonders of the world today. What? Well, what'd you find? He goes, all that facial hair and your balls haven't dropped yet. I go, oh, really, Gary? You know, I found the 9th and the 10th wonders of the world today. He goes, what are they? I go, well, 9, you're 40 years old and you're still jacking off in the tube socks and sticking them under your mattress. And the 10th one is kind of a question. And he goes, oh yeah, smart ass? What's the question? And I go, well, the question is, Gary, how are you going to get your car inside of Hooters? And he goes, what do you mean? And then I reached over, I punched the son of a bitch in the nuts, flipped this car across the street, careened right into Hooters. And I don't know if he's dead or alive, because as soon as that bitch flipped, I got up and started running. And all I heard was, I got a hot wing in my ass and it fucking burns. I'm running down the street, pussy. So I'm obviously distraught because of this whole ordeal. And I decide